All right, hello there to everyone. This is Jay Randy here, and welcome again to another beautiful presentation here this evening. And thank you guys so much again for joining me here. We are back here today, and we have few things on our list of discussion. So please join me here and let's share this platform and let's share the video here. As you can see here, we are going to discuss this gentleman right here. We did a social experiment today on social media, and we think we have genuine reason to discuss the issue here today. And we are not going to hesitate but to discuss what we gather from our social experiment today. So please share the video and don't be a stranger here, all right? So thank you guys again. We are back here, and again we want to do what we do best here. So please don't hesitate to share the video here. Do not hesitate to share the video here. All right. So step out of here and go and share the video, and then come right back, and let's have the beautiful conversation here. Yes, let's all have the beautiful conversation here. Again, this is J Randy here, and thank you guys so much for the opportunity here. For those of you who constantly come to watch the show, well, we are here with another beautiful presentation. As you can see, the gentleman over there, I think many of you guys are familiar with the gentleman, but we just want to let other Liberians know what the gentleman has done. We are going to present to you something that you have never seen of the gentleman before. Yeah, something you have never seen of him before. Uh, Even he himself is surprised or will be surprised that this particular information we have here of him, you will be surprised. And he will be surprised also to note that we have information that he has been hiding from you. And so we'll share that with you guys here today. We'll share that with you guys here today. All right. We will share that here with you guys here today. So please don't be a stranger here. All right. So we have important information here tonight to share with you guys here. Yes, as you can see here, I can see it here. To share. All right. So share the video here. Everyone share the video. Share the video here and let's get involved. All right. So thank to every one of you guys for sharing the video here today and stuff like that. So let me just share the video here quickly here. And thanks to everyone, those of you that made a contribution yesterday. I want to appreciate you guys so much. Yes, I want to appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Some of you guys who are yet to at least appreciate what we do here, well, we pray that God will touch your heart and to appreciate what we do here. So thank you guys so much for everything you do. We are not seeking job in this country, I mean in Liberia, but we are trying hard to help our fellow Liberians to be somebody by giving them the information that they deserve in order to boost their understanding of things in the country. So let me say hi to every one of you guys and thank you guys so much for taking your time out. So we got interesting information here today. We got something that you never see before, and we share here with you guys here. If you need a copy, you got to give me $10 to get a copy of this. Yes. What I'm going to show you, if you need a copy, $10. That's why it is. $10 for it. Yes, the information we have here for this guy. If you need a copy, you got to give a $10 on the platform here. Each copy, every copy you want $10. Yeah, that's what we'll do here. $10, that's what we want to give for that here. So let me just set that record straight here. I'm not going to give it to you guys free. So what I think I can show you guys, what I will show you guys. But if you need a copy of this document, you will have to pay $10 to get a copy. Yes. So just so you know, yes, it's very, very important. All right. So very important information here for you guys here today. Something that you never saw before. We are here to share with you guys. All right. And thank you guys so much for the opportunity here. All right, let's see here. Oh, I need a charger. Your charger. I need one more charger. Oh, right here. One more charger. Oh, need one more charger. Okay, need one more charger for this. Let me just put it right in here. We don't have the bigger platform, but the information that we get here is very powerful. Yes, and thank God to the great country of the United States that continue to provide information to us here. All right. So today we're going to be discussing this guy. We'll be providing you information about him. I see many people, calling him their hero. It's okay, but this is what I have to say in regards to those who are saying anything. Here is why Liberia is a nation without hope. And Liberians are making our country to be a nation of no hope. And we'll be discussing our program and our topic here based on that here today. So share the video, guys. Don't be a stranger here. Please share the video, guys. Do not be a stranger here. Share the video here, all right? So let me just see what I can do here and bring myself up here a little bit here, all right? So hello there to everyone. My name is Jay Randy. I'm a Liberian just like you guys, but my approach to things, especially social, economic, and other issues that matter to all Liberians and beyond the borderline of our country, I believe that we should provide some level of equity to things because equity will help you and I to share what we have. So even on our platform here, we try to provide equity information that will enable you and empower you to be somebody and that people are saying that you are not. So today we have this guy right here. You see him over there. We're going to be discussing some important information about him. Many of you guys just know things on the surface, but today we will not give all the information here. I must say this to you. I'm not going to give all the information. I'm going to look at some key factors that I'm going to share with you guys here today. And it is what it is. This guy record is all public, all right? I mean, he's a convict, so there's nothing hidden about him, all right? Yes. But what amazes me is the fact that this guy is sitting down on a platform and trying to discuss things that happen in the country when he is unable to discuss things in the United States here. And I often wonder why some Liberians decide to listen to this guy who completely is out of touch in the United States. Nobody know who this guy is, but a criminal. But when you look at this guy in the Liberian community, I mean, it's so shocking. It is so shocking. And so today I decided to take this day to discuss this guy and see what you guys need to know, what you guys need to understand. All right. But before we get into that, as always, for those of you, again, would like to say welcome here. So let me see what I can put this thing up here for you guys here. All right. Let me bring something up here quickly here for you guys here. Okay, right here. So it's loading up gradually. It's coming in here. Okay. It should be coming in here. Yeah, it should be coming in here. Did I get it? Let me see again. It should be coming in here. Yeah, it should be coming in here. Yeah, let's see here. Do I have more than that here? Kid. Oh, okay. All right. So let me see what I can. Oh, there it is right here. Okay. So yeah, so guys, welcome to the J Randy Free Voice Show. All right, this is the J Randy Free Voice. Uh, so this is my show here. All right. So I just want to do a few things here. This is our philosophy here. This is what we stand for. All right. Liberian must accurately teach our country history and event in order to reconcile and move on, something we are yet to do. The new generation must be knowledgeable of Liberia's past history as it will repurpose our nation's second journey as one people, irrespective of one age, tribe, status, education, religion, or political association. The rest is up to you guys to read. All right, we are broadcasting on all four mediums here right now. So I want to encourage you to follow us. Yes, please follow us. Follow us in order for you to be enlightened here. All right. And then this is our cash app here. All right. Nothing is free. We ask for your little donation. I mean, just imagine this guy was a criminal in America here. I mean, I was surprised one time that criminal sat on his show and got $16,000. Yes, that criminal was on his show last year, and Liberians contributed $16,000 to that criminal. Can you imagine? So I just want to encourage you guys to do your part here, right? Try to do your part here. Please try to do your part here and join us here. Yes, please try to do your part here and join us here, and let's continue to preach the good message and to our people here. Looking here, let me say hi to my brother Ansu. Ansu, thank you very much, brother Ansu. You've been very, very dedicated to the show here. All right. Yeah, it's been very, very dedicated to the show. Let me say hi to Brian Deere as well. And let me say hi to my man Pam Butter. Yes, let me say hi to Pam Butter here. All right. It's always good talking to you, Pam Butter, as well. All right. And Pam Butter is even telling me that he is at work, but he's doing everything possible to listen to the show. Thank you very much, Pamota, for such a big sacrifice. And Josephine Sayo, yes, thank you. You are becoming regular on the show here. And then Ophelia Johnson, how you doing there, Ophelia? Thank you also for stopping by, and let God continue to bless you. Emmanuel Bro, all right, Emmanuel Bro is here. And let me see what he read. Said, good evening, J. Randy and my fellow viewers. As always, I'm watching from the George Floyd Memorial Square in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA on this day. Thank you very much, Emmanuel Bro, for being very detailed with your location. Thank you so much. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I see, I think it's Zoe Munga. Thank you so much. And then I see Steve Campbell here. I see a lot of people. Look, your presence alone is the reason why I'm keep going. Yes, your presence alone is the reason why I keep going. For those of you who gave me a call today, I really want to say thank you to every one of you guys, and the boys and girls from Minnesota. You guys did well today to touch base with me. I really want to appreciate you guys and those who continue to send me more videos. And in fact, we got more video here to analyze today. So rest assured that we'll do that here. And I see my friend and brother here from New York in the house. Yes, New York in the house. There's no other place that you want to go when you come to America but New York. So I see my brother William Small here. I start seeing him for a while, but I know sometimes we get busy with stuff. So brother Small, glad to have you back. All right. And don't be a stranger. The door is always open to you and everyone on here. All right. Alice Covado, yes, thank you so much too as well. Beautiful picture there, and beautiful, very beautiful, very good picture over there. And then of course, Ruseon too. Oh, look at my man, one of my analysts. Yo, hold on there, guys. My battery want to die. Let me see. I need to plug this thing in. Don't wonder why my screen is so light here. Let me plug this thing in because I just got a signal that my battery is trying to die, which I don't want. I think it should be okay now. It should be okay now. Yes. Yeah, no wonder why it was like. All right, yeah. So Michael Kwame, thank you so much. D Black, my man, D Black. They all getting food today. I see my man D Black. D Black is here too. Damn, all the guys here. Sapa Romeo, James Gabriel, Demon Iowa. Yes, Demon Iowa in the house. Wow. Guys, look, welcome, and I will not let you guys down today, all right? Trust me, I'm not going to let you guys down. James Gabriel, thank you very much. See the little girl over there? Yes, thank you. I have mine too, long time ago. Yeah, yes, thank you. So somebody said they're watching my GMB Fire Republic. What a creative way to think. Watching for JMB Fire Republic. Damn, these guys are getting very, very smart here. I tell you guys right now. Florida in the house. Alfred Nimler, Florida in the house. Thank you guys so much. So anyway, guys, let us try to move on with the show. Please share the show. All right. Share the show on your platform. Share the show in your group. All right. All right. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Benjamin Randolph, how you doing there, my brother? Thank you very much. All right. So, guys, a few things we want to touch base on. So let me just drop this thing down here now, so that we can start the show. All right, we are pressed with time here. So, we have few video. Our main talking point tonight will be about this guy right here. All right. So this guy right here, he will be our main talking point. I have very important information on this guy. All right. Very, very interesting information. And I will appreciate it if you can even share it with him as well. And so that he can get to see stuff like that. All right. So please invite friends. What we are about to share here today is something that this guy himself is now willing to discuss with you guys. But today, when you walk away from here, you're going to see the difference from the platform here. Yes, we always try to give you the best. All right. But before we move on to things, let's try to go around the social media and try to look at what is happening here. You see, when I said, let me bring the topic back here. All right. So we're going to discuss our platform. We're going to discuss this platform tonight on this topic. I believe, and I will say this, here is why Liberia is a nation without hope. I believe that Liberia at this time of our existence, I see it as a nation without hope. And I'm not going to be the only person talking here, all right? But what I would like to say here to every one of you guys, you got to be very careful how you take your time to understand other people's perspective, their view, when it comes to discussing serious national issue in our country, especially on Facebook. Most of the guys you see, my fellow Liberians, they don't respect your time. They don't respect your time because they know internally in their heart, their soul and mind, that what they're telling you is nothing but bunch of lies in a form of disguise. And their only reason for sitting behind their camera or in front of their camera to tell you things that are happening in the country is nothing else but jobs and jobs and jobs. And what I want you to ask yourself, why people who found themselves in the United States, like any other immigrant that came to this country, whether they had regularized their status, why Liberians often believe, especially when it comes to politics, that if they take their time to discuss issue in the country, and at the end of the day, the bottom line is they want job. Two-thirds of the guys you see across Facebook, male, mainly, few female, everything they do on Facebook is nothing but seeking for job. And I want to just register my own concern in regards to that. I don't think you need to waste your time behind these guys, spending your time, your energy, because they are not in your interest and neither are they in the interest of the people back home. But what I can say about this guy you're watching right now, J. Randy, many of you guys who follow me religiously, you are seeing my past videos, whether it was campaigning for George Weah or doing the presidency of George Weah, where I provided constructive criticism. And you never heard me saying I'm looking for a job. Because I believe that the country that I found myself in, it has given me not just the education, but I have gained a lot of experience in this country. That if I see myself going back to Liberia, is to be a consultant to help restructure the government policy system, restructure how things should be done in the eyes of standard of work, and then provide job skills to those who want to pursue general knowledge or specific knowledge and see how they can grow to become a professional and a consultant in Liberia. That is my goal. But that is not the goal of many Liberians today. Many of your brothers and sisters you saw during the Weah time, do you know why they're quiet today? They are quiet today because they all were campaigning against George Weah, hoping that Boca will give them job. And because Boca cannot accommodate all of them, they are gradually trying to kick back now. Many of them are seeing Boca now as an oppressor. And wherever there is a presence of an oppressive administration or regime, then you have people who will become resistant or resistor, as you call them. And that's what's happening now. So between now to the end of this year, there will be many people who you saw campaigning, saying all kinds of nasty things about the Weah administration in favor of Joe Boca. Prior to the end of this year, you're going to see them coming back. And this time when they come, they're going to tell you they are neutral, they this, but I want to register this information to you. They are only coming back because they did not get jobs. That's the reason they're coming back. And you know why? Because when they were campaigning for Boca, they never told you, say, if Boca do the wrong thing here, I will tell Boca is wrong. They never admitted to you that some of the things that Boca did, that you and I saw, that was not aligned with leadership. They never said anything. They always told you they agree. But where they don't want to accept their level of agreement now, they know Boca cannot absorb every one of them and give them job. That's the only place now they tell you that they don't agree. That's why they're complaining, right? So with that being said, let's look at a few videos before we get into our main topic here today, all right? So I want to thank you guys, all right? This video is credited to my boy, what is his name, Vasco, and somebody shared it with me. And what I just said, I want you to take a listen here. Listen.
I told you I don't want to go after you. Because when I go after you, the government officials saying like that.
Talking, the best speaking serious.
Need to respect the president.
I know he made a man Vaso too. The way he get
I repeat, the government official in like bro. Need to respect the president. One in person, the Senate mayor called John C. Safa. I don't care whether you're related to the president or you're friend with him or you know him. I care less about that.
Okay.
I sent you information yesterday, John. I told you I don't want to go after you. Because when I go after you, all my four soldiers will come after you. The Obi, the Francis Doe, and the rest, they will come after you. If you know what I know, give Queen Johnson her job.
Now, did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what he just said? He's telling you guys, and I want you to understand from the role that he played all the time we are president, and he saw himself as an independent, as an opposition guy, right? You imagine that this guy, he was part of the Samuel Canyon Doe government. Many of you guys were still young, or perhaps you guys were not born. He was part of the Samuel Canyon Doe government that fled the country and came here. This guy had lived his useful life. He had lived his middle-aged manhood life. Yet he was on Facebook. Instead of providing constructive criticism to George Weah, assisting George Weah and becoming a father who understands the past administration that were part of the civil crisis, he decided to come straight against Weah in favor of Joe Walker. But now you just listen to him telling you that he sent something, even though we don't know what that thing is, but we know what he's trying to say. There's a guy who said something on Facebook the other day. I shared it on my page. He said, when you go to Europe, the people in Europe will ask you, what is your qualification to give you a job? When you travel to the United States, they will ask you, what is your experience? When you go to Africa to look for a job, they will say, who sent you or who do you know? That being said, you listen to Gabriel Zawi. Gabriel Zawi now is telling you that he reached out to the mayor of Monrovia and he sent him something. And that's the thing that I want you to take and prioritize and blow it up to make it big and say, what did you send him and why? He didn't tell you what he sent him, but he only told you why he's complaining. There's a girl, I believe he mentioned. And let me show you that girl photo here, all right? The girl he's talking about. He's talking about a girl saying that the girl need to get a job. That's what he's saying. The girl need to get a job. So let's hold that way down there and let's bring the girl, all right? This is the girl that Mr. Borka is talking, Mr. Zawi is talking about. This is the girl that he's getting mad at the city mayor. Now, let me ask you this question. What qualification does the girl carry or she has that Borka, I'm kissing Borka, my bad, that Pazawe is pushing for? What qualification she has? Zero. The only qualification that she has in the eyes of Zawi is because she campaigned for Borka. But these are the same people who are saying that George Weah had incompetent people in his government that were not fit. When you look at this girl, what experience does she have? What has she done in the past that Zawi is threatening the city mayor that if he doesn't comply with what he sent the mayor, he has his first soldier that will come after these people? Let's go back to Pazawe video again. Again, I just want to tell you guys that there's no platform across Liberia social media that talk about politics in favor or against a candidate that is not looking for a job. The only person, and I will stand behind myself, the only person is the one you're looking at here. Is the one here. You can doubt me all you want. I am the only person because I have my past record, I have my present record, and I will tell you my future things about our country. Pazawe, you will listen to him right now, right? You will listen to Pazawe lies and then you will see the reality. So this is the girl that Mr. Zawe is talking about. Let's go back to Zawe again and listen to him.
Give Queen Johnson your job.
Your job, man.
You get a letter from the executive mansion for you to give a job, and you try to keep the job for who? I don't want to call people name. I'm giving this. The same thing I said yesterday, I advised you. I don't want to come after you. We don't want to come after you.
So you see the threat? So you see, these are the people that destroying the country. Zawe lived his life in Liberia. Nothing changed in our country. But he's not coming back to destroy the incoming future generation or the new generation future. You heard what the man just said, right? You heard what the man just said? He's not asking to say, you know what? He's not coming on his show to say, look, the way the government is recruiting people, guys, we have to be very, very honest here. Boca is recruiting based on merit and based on specific job requirement, qualification. No, he's not saying those things. But once upon a time, these were the people who were against Joshua and saying that Joshua was bringing in the wrong people. You see how insincere Liberians are? And that's why the topic of the show here say, all right, there is no hope, in my opinion. Why I believe that Liberia is a nation without hope. Because what are these guys are middle-aged young guys? They are aging people. They are baby boomers. Most of these guys are not saying things that is in the interest of the future of the country. They are not saying those things. Let's listen to Mr. Zawe again. Let's listen to Mr. Zawe here. He's talking now. Let's listen to him.
Queen Johnson your job. And let me say to y'all, many of y'all that Joseph Boakai appointed to these positions. Let me say it to y'all. Let me say this to y'all. I want you to understand and understand clearly. Not everyone that campaigned for Joseph Boakai or voted for Joseph Boakai, they like Gabriel Morgan Zawiya, or they like Obi or Francis Doe and the rest of the people that are on Facebook. Most of all that on Facebook that campaigned for Joseph Boakai, we got work to do.
That's a lie. That is a blatant lie. Don't fall for that. You know why you shouldn't fall for that? I'll show you why you shouldn't fall for that. What these guys are doing, they will not come out to tell you directly that they're looking for jobs. They will come here. Didn't you hear them say those things during the time we are in office? Now, Boca is in office now. He is seeking for a job. He does not want to go back to eat his words. So he's coming back now and telling you that, oh, I'm not looking for a job. But check this one out, folks. Check this one out. We have done our due diligence. Check this one out.
All the people, you got people are just laughing and then you that's just embarrassment. Pazawi, how are you mean? All the people are just embarrassed. I mean, why you embarrassing? Then you expect for all to be preaching for your government. It's not working. It's not. That is not working. It's not just going to work. It's just too much. How are they should be? At least just get how are they job when they say no, they don't want that. I did that one. It's okay. The senior will take out from their feet. But where how are they going to say Zawi then all the people, my man April music.
You hear that? You hear it? I want to remind you when Gabriel Zawi was threatening the city mayor, what did you hear him say? I have my foot soldier. And he listed this guy as one of his foot soldiers, right? So when you listen to his foot soldiers telling you on his platform that, oh, why are you not giving somebody that pass away job? Why are you not giving it? That's what they do. These guys are not in the interest of Liberia. And what I want you to ask yourself to Liberian is, these guys live in the advanced world today. They live in Canada, they live in the United States, they live in other developed countries. And there are jobs that are here. So why are they crying? I have to say that they are in a land of no opportunity. Because if every one of us was in a land of no opportunity and we are struggling to make ends meet, don't you think the guy will have valid reason to complain? Of course they will have valid reason to complain. Because their issue and their concern will be we are in a country where we have no access to job, we are struggling, and we really did our best to bring the government to power, and here we are today, we don't have the means. But that is not true, fellow Liberian. You know that. These guys are in a very advanced country. And but you hear nigga, right? Now let's go back to Pazawe again. All right? Let's go back to Pazawe again. Listen to him again. Listen to him.
Income to sustain our living condition. But what about Queen Johnson then? Let's get a poor life on the line.
You see, that's this guy he's using. On the other side, you heard one of his first soldiers saying, why they didn't get him job. Now, on his platform, he talking. So the way they're doing it is, you talk for me, I talk for you. You talk for me, I talk for you. You talk for me, I talk for you. They think that they can bamboozle you. But this is why I'm here to expose them. That is why you don't see them nowadays talking on the platform like the way they used to do. Because many of them are getting frustrated now. They are disappointed that what they were keeping their eyes on, it did not turn out to be what it is. Bottom line, be very careful how you waste your time behind people on social media, pretending to be social or political advocates. They are not in your interest. They are in their own interest. We on the platform since 2010 and the recent past 6 years of George Weah, we did not hold back on anything that Mr. Weah did. We openly put it in his face with all due respect, because we found ourselves in a country that provides opportunity. No matter who you are, you will get something to do. But these guys who behind Joe Boyka, they got nothing to fall back on. Let's leave the one and come to Joe Boyka himself. Let's leave the one and come to Joe Boyka himself. All right? Let's leave the one and come to Joe Boyka himself. All right? You are dealing with people who are not in your interest, my fellow Liberian. They are not in your interest. So let's leave the one and come to Joe Boyka himself. Joe Boyka said right after the election, this is what Mr. Boyka said. So let's try to catch on to Mr. Boyka and hear what he told you guys the other day, all right? When he became President-elect Joe Boyka. Let's get there, all right? All right, Joe. Come on, my man, Joe Boyka. The people are waiting for you, Joe Boyka. Listen to Joe Boyka here.
In the first 100 days, no car will get stuck on a major road in this country.
Okay, folks, Spoon TV Live, we are here between Zueju and Toast Town. We are headed to Toast Town, but the road here, as you can see, is very, very deplorable. I mean, it's beyond deplorability. Very, very bad. It's nearly impassable. As you can see, the trucks have gotten stuck from both sides of the road. So
did the guy say stuck, folks? Did you hear something from the guy that said the car had getting stuck? In our Liberia layman, we say he's right. No. Is it God saying that he's in Liberia? Well, the last time we checked, this is what we learned from the present leader now, right? So the issue of that guy seeing that car stuck, I don't think that Liberia. Why? Because the man said this.
In the first 100 days, no car will get stuck on a major road in this country.
You heard that? What did he say? He used the same phrase, right? In his first 100 days, no car will get stuck. Let's go back to that video again We're going to play take for tat, take for tat, take for tat. All right. Let's go back to the video again and listen to that journalist again. All right. Let's go back to that video, listen to that journalist again.
Okay, folks, Spoon TV Live, we are here between Zweju and Toasttown. We are headed to Toasttown, but the road here, as you can see, is very, very deplorable. I mean, it's beyond deplorability. Very, very bad. It's nearly impassable. As you can see, the trucks have gotten stuck from both.
What did he say, guys? Please. All right. So here is a pop quiz question for you guys. I'm going to start reading the comment here right now. This is a pop quiz here to really grab your understanding. One, I want you to tell me, what did you hear Joe Boca say about car? What did Joe Boca say about cars? And what did the journalist say about cars? Let me repeat that again. I want you to provide the answer for me. What did Joe Boca say about cars? And what did you hear and watch the journalist say? Let's play the two videos, and then I will start looking forward to reading your answer. All right? So let's start with Joe Boca first. What did Joe Boca say about cars? Let's play the video.
In the first 100 days, no car will get stuck on a major road in this.
Okay. You got that one, right? And let's go to the other video now.
Okay, folks, Spoon TV Live, we are here between Zweju and Toasttown. We are headed to Toasttown, but the road here, as you can see, is very, very deplorable. I mean, it's beyond deplorability. Very, very bad. It's nearly impassable. As you can see, the trucks have gotten stuck.
Okay, so you heard that again, right? So here is the question. What did you hear Mr. Boca say about car on major road? And let me say this to you guys. From Zedru to Town, that is a very major road. From Nima County to Grand Judah, that is a major road. So with that being said, I'm not saying you should forget about that. But what I want to grab from you here, what did you hear Joe Boca say? And what did you hear the journalist say? I'm about to post the answer that you wrote. I'm about to put your answer here. So let's get ready with the answer. All right? Let's get ready with the answer here. Let's get ready with the answer here. Let me start from here. All right? Let me start from right here. All right. Let me start from Josephine Sale. Josephine said here, no car will get stuck. GMB. All right. Now, Josephine, I want you to go back. Now that you got the first check mark. So you got 50 already. In order to get the second 50 to make your school 100, go back again and tell me what this video you see here, what the driver also say about the road. All right? Right? So you owe me one. Let's come to the next person here. Jen Mamboro said, but Boca, not baby. All right. Jen, we'll come to that one later on. Let's keep going. Let's come down to Thompson DeBoss. He said, according to the president, no car will be stuck on a major road in the 400 days. You guys seem to be missing the second question. So, Chief DeBoss, you got 50. Go get the other answer. You get it. You get the other one. Let's come to, I think it's R. Ross. He said, no car will get stuck. But then what did the driver say? What did the journalist say? Nobody yet has gotten the both answer. Everyone you guys got 50. Let me come to my boy, Michael here. Michael said, no car will get stuck in the 400 days. Michael, you and all, you can do better than this, man. You can do better than this. Let me see here. Okay. Placo Apo. Let me see what he said. Placos. He said, JMB, no car will get stuck on major highway. Journalists, the road is deplorable. All right, I gave you 85%, but there's a key word they generally use too that correlate with what Joe Burger said. So Placo, you're the first person I got 85%. You missed that key word, so I took 15 points away from you. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. All right. Let's keep going here. Alfred Kimba again said truck and stuck. Yes, Alfred, but there's key word I'm looking for. All right. Yes. So Alfred, I will give you a 90 because you said the truck. All right. Alfred, you said the truck and stuck. All right. But I gave you 90 and took away 10 points because there's something else. I asked the two questions. What did the journalist say and what Boca say? So Alfred, you got 90, and then Plaka, you got 85%. All right. Now let's come back to Alfred Nimlin. He said, no car will get stuck in 100 days. Stock is a major world. Good, yes, between both. But again, Alfred, I will give you 87%. Let's listen to the question here. What did the journalist say? What did the journalist say? And what Boca say? Alfred, you got it. All right, Alfred, you got it, but like you didn't put the subject, you never wrote the predicate. I would need a subject. So let's go back again. Let me see what D Black said here. D Black said the road is not very well. Oh, D Black. All right, D Black, just for the sake of that, I will give you maybe 45 points. All right. All right. Now let me see what Mustafa say here. JMB is Mustafa. I know that one. Mustafa, that one of the bonus question. Mustafa, you taking my conclusion away. Why are you jumping like this? Mustafa, the bagger. Mustafa, you're a bagger. I tell you right now, Mustafa, you bad. We reach to that part. No, Mustafa, no. I'll close my eyes. I'll skip Mustafa. Mustafa told me to go there. Go back and go answer that question, Mustafa. All right. Adama Fofana said JMB 100 day is filled already. All right, Adama, but you got a CT too. I gave you 45 points. You're missing the meat key here. All right, let me see what Zoe said. No car gets stuck in 100 days on major highway. Okay, I gave you 45 points again. Let me see here. Kwame coming back now. The guy said the road is very bad and the car are getting stuck. Now, go and combine the two sentences right now. So, right now, I'm holding your grace. All right, Kwame, I'm holding your grace because you're almost there. Unless you want me to just add 5 points on your grade to give you 95, you walk away. But if you want 100 points, go and combine the both of them and come back. I want to see somebody who will give me 100%. All right? Everybody doing well so far. All right? Let me see what Augustine said. Augustine, what's up? All right, he said, the road is beyond repair. Okay, Augustine, we gave you 45 points for that. Now, let's see what Thomas DeBois is. Thomas DeBois is coming back. The reporter is reporting, said the road is deplorable and cars are stuck on major road in Joe Boca first 100 days. Good. Now, Thomas, you and Kwame, you got 95. You got to go blend it again. All right? You got to go blend it. And I think, was it Alfred? Alfred said something very important. Let me see, was that Alfred? Oh, I think what Alfred has said something here about stop. Yes. Yeah, trust stop. So you go back to Alfred and go steal some answer from Alfred and combine the answer with Boca statement and the journalist statement. So you go back to Alfred. Alfred got a key. You got to go unlock it. All right? You got to go unlock it. It's like we're seeking for the puzzle of the answer. All right? So you go back to Alfred. It's like you playing a cash, and cash and game. I mean, how do you call it? Cash and ball game. Catch me if you can. All right, let me see what all right, Josephine, I see that here. After I see that, let me come to Mambutu or Toti here. He said the journalist said the truck are stuck before the 1 day. All right, Mambutu, you got to go back again. You got to go follow Kwame and the boss. They got it there. They almost there. All right, Gabriel said JMB, no car will get stuck in 100 days. And the journalist said it practically is impossible to go through the road. Gabriel, you got 97%. You missed one thing in the journalist statement. You miss it. So I gave you 97%. I gave you 97%. All right. So you right now, Gabriel, you are on top of the game. But you made one word you miss. All right. So let me come back here again. All right. Let me see here. Zoe said the rule is in deplorable condition. I will give you 50 points. All right. You have 45 points. Now let me come back here again. Let me see here. Okay, Bill Number said JMB said no car will get stuck. The journalist said truck are stuck. 100%. Bill Number got it right there. Thank you very much, Bill. Bill got it, but I think the credit will go to Josephine Sion first. And then I have Alfred. I got let me see the name here. Alfred. I have Alfred. After Alfred, I have did I read Leon Phillip? I didn't read Leon Phillip. Oh my goodness. I skipped a lot of people here. Oh my goodness. Shoo. Yeah, I skipped a lot of people. Damn. I skipped a lot of people here. Yes. Yeah, I skipped a lot of people here. My bad, guys. My bad. Yes. I skipped a lot of people here. Yeah, because I'm seeing more statements coming out here. All right. But I will be very general here. Every one of you guys did well. Yes, every one of you guys did well because before Bill came in, there were other people. Let me read my man Moyu. Moyu said, all right, because I'm looking at Moyu or comment his time here because the time will tell me when he got all responded. All right, Moyu time came in around 10:19. All right, and then let me see. Kwame time came in around 10:18. Good. All right. See, thank God for American making key time. So let me see. Alfred came in 10:16. And then Kwame came in. Okay, so tens go to firstly from, I would say from Du Bois. I mean, yeah, Thomas Du Bois, Alfred, how they call it, Alfred Ross, Kwame, Pacquiao, and just go in a descending order. All right. So kudos to those guys I just got because they provided the clue. Yes, they provided the clue, and everybody started to pick on them. So these guys are the pioneer of this answer here. So let me come back to Mon. Let me see what Mon you said. I'm going to read everybody comment that I skipped here. So Philip, Leon Philip, I'll be coming to you. All right, right after Mon you. My bad, I skipped that as well. So Mon you said here, JMB said during his administration, no car will get stuck in the first 100 days, and the journalist said the truck is stuck in the first 100 days. Perfectly said. So this will go to Moyu. Moyu will get 98%. Or number, I'm going to cut the point down from you because you came in with your answer around 10:22. So that means you may have piggyback on all the other guys. So I will take that point from you. Number. Yeah, because all the questions that came. All right, let me see what my man Philip said. Philip said, this is not Liberia. My president said, 100 days. Philip, you sounded like one of my men in Mustafa. You're crazy. You guys are crazy. Yeah, you guys are crazy. Yes. So everybody here, all right, seems to be uncle. Let me see what Yvonne Davis said here. Yvonne says here, let me see what Yvonne says here. So good evening, Randy. J. Randy, thank you for the great job. May God bless you. May God continue to bless you and give you strength and wisdom and more knowledge. Thank you so much. I claim it in Jesus' name, says Yvonne. Thank you very much. All right. Gabriel, didn't I read yours? Yes. I think I read here too. And let me see what Omaru said here. I mean Sherry said, no car will get stuck. Now the truck are stuck. Good. I love the way he put it too. Yeah, he put everything in blank. Very good. Very good here. Very good. I love this. This is what I call excellent. Excellent summary here. All right, guys. So every one of you guys did extremely well. And let me say a big thank you. So let's summarize it again. All right. So let's come to JMB. The key words there was stuck. All right. That's the key word, stuck. So let's listen to JMB. And from there, we'll be moving on to our final discussion for the night. All right. So let's listen to JMB here again. Right. So I'm going to minimize myself here. Listen to what JMB said here.
In the first 100 days, no car will get stuck on a major road in this country.
Okay, folks, Spoon TV Live, we are here between Zweju and Toasttown. We are headed to Toasttown, but the road here, as you can see, is very, very deplorable. I mean, it's beyond deplorability. Very, very bad. It's nearly impassable. As you can see, the trucks have gotten stuck from both.
All right, so you heard the man there, right? You heard the man there. And the reason I was trying to bring this to your attention, and thank you to every one of you guys who provided the excellent answer. Now you can walk away and say, you know what Mr. Boka said after he got elected and was pronounced president-elect, it does not make sense to us. Because he said within 100 days, no car will get stuck on any major highway or any major road. But from Zedru to Totan, that's a major road. Because those trucks you see carrying no container, those are full stock they carry. I mean, those of you who live in the United States, in landlocked state, where there is no ocean or large river to get food off the port to bring into your city, what do we see? We see big trucks traveling on the major highway to carry food product to your state, right? Now, so when you look at those trucks, you see what those trucks are carrying. Those are essential and basic needs of the people in that part of the country. And what happened? Those trucks are stuck. And when the truck gets stuck, what happened? People inventory will be going low. Their food, whatever they got, medical supply, it will be going low. But Joseph Walker said in 100 days, no car will get stuck on any major road. And we're seeing that. So Mustafa came and tried to jump in from the whole conversation and said Joe Walker lied. So Mustafa, let me ask you the question now if you're here. And I will pinpoint the question to Mustafa. And then I expect every one of you guys to please follow. All right? Mustafa, what you just heard from Joe Walker on this platform, I know you heard it several times, like why you guys. And what we just heard from the guy from Spoon. And by the way, why Spoon is coming up now and now acting like they are the first to be on site? Because before, the criminal they called Mr. Witherspoon, and we'll soon be discussing him shortly, he was not bringing such a bad news about the Boka administration. But since Mr. Witherspoon said to his follower and the audience that there's a company called MedTech, they were carrying on the continuation of what he described as corrupt attitude or behavior from the past administration. Is that the reason why now he's sending his people there now to area to disprove that Joseph Boka did not mean well for the people of Liberia? I'm just asking the question because it is very strange to see Spoon as far as the major road between Town and Zedru or Zedru and Town reporting about trucks getting stuck or car getting stuck. So the question I want you to ask yourself and put it out there is, why is Spoon now becoming the new source now of exposing things that Boka said to the Liberian people? Who is behind Spoon moving to such a direction? Well, nobody else, but I believe the criminal called Mr. Witherspoon. Why is he doing that? Perhaps he wanted his father caught. And because he's not getting his cut, the criminal will do what the criminal will always do, to come out here and expose what he thinks are not in the interest of the Liberian people. So I want you to think about that as well too, all right? So, Mustafa, the question is for you if you're still here. We listen to Joe Boka and we also listen to the journalists. And we are not reached 100 days yet. But Joe Boka did say that no car will get stuck after 100 days. Even though we are getting very concerned that after 100 days, it means that all cars will get stuck. Is that what he mean? So the question here is, now that we are listening to the journalists, now that we are listening to Joe Boka again, do you see Joe Boka to be somebody who is honest enough to be trusted with what he says or what he's say he will do. Let me repeat myself again. What we are seeing, the video, and credit to the Spoon people who went out there reporting. Credit to the journalist that recorded Joe Booker's voice. We are only here to present the fact to you guys. To you, after watching the two videos, where Booker said no car will get stuck, the journalist said cars are getting stuck. Do you believe, and that is my question to you, do you believe that Joe Booker is not reliable to be trusted? Do you believe that? I don't believe that. I know that. I know that Joe Booker cannot be trusted. But I'm only saying, do you believe that? Because some of you guys don't know how long Joe Booker been around. I saw Joe Booker during those time. I didn't get to see him during trouble time. I saw Joe Booker during those time. I saw when he was denied opportunity to be a vice president, honor Samuel Kanyando within the National Democratic Party of Liberia, because he was somebody that they could not trust. He was not reliable to be trusted. I know that Joe Booker told Henry Costa that he sold a safe bitter good to a food businessman. I know that. I know that. Why? Because Joe Booker told Henry Costa on his show. He told Henry Costa on that show. And Joe Booker today now came and told you a few months ago that no car will get stuck in his first 100 days. So if you never got to see Joe Booker lying to people during the trouble time, if you never get to see Joe Booker lying to people during those time, if you didn't pay attention when Joe Booker was vice president and said Eddie making to park as a fast car in the garage, you listen to Joe Booker right now on the video. And it's just less than 100 days. He told you that no car will get stuck. Do you not believe that everything that we have said about Joe Booker on the platform, that he is not an honest man? Do you not know? Because I don't want you to say, I believe now. Because you saw it, you heard it, and you listened to the man. So there's no act of believing now. It is the matter of accepting your faith that Joseph Booker is not an honest man now. And that's why I was asking this objective question, to make sure that you process what you watch so that I can give you these facts. Forget about the biblical story. Maybe you never listened to it. You never heard him say that. So you say, I think I believe what Jay Randy said. And I will not hold you accountable for that. Because you have your own internal sense of judgment that should be based on your knowledge of understanding and knowing something. So I will not fault you for that. But I will hope that when you believe in me, I will say, thank you. Keep listening to me so you can get it. But with this one you just saw, there is absolutely no reason to be in any doubt, because you listen to Mr. Booker making that statement that no car will get stuck. And you and I know that our country, there are many challenging roads in our country that even the super, whatever car you get, will not just slide through our country roads, because they are very, very challenging in terms of smoothness and quality. It's not there. But this man came out and admitted to you guys openly that no car will get stuck. But you're looking at that video. So again, Mustafa, you said something I'm asking you. So that Joe Booker there for you guys. Can you now go out there now and say, look, I know that Joe Booker cannot be trusted. Your statement will not be only an honest statement. If you use it as a deliberate statement, I will always and also support you. Because you are going to be very deliberate, because you heard him say so. And you listen to the journalist who show you a clear video of the road and even describe the road and the geographic. But the man said no car will get stuck in 100 days. He did not say I was talking about in Morovia or between my house to the main road. No car. The people that live in my community, no car will get stuck. Those that live in the rehab or wherever I live, or Joe Boga live rather, no car will get stuck to get on the main road. No, he did not categorize or make some specific statement like that. He came up with a blanket statement and said, no car will get stuck. But we now know now, right? That cars are getting stuck. So now you see the difference between believing something and knowing something. Somebody will kind of tell you, oh, cars are getting stuck. So, well, I think I believe it, but I have to see it. Now you're seeing it now. So there's no such thing I believe now in the situation because you are seeing it. So that who Joe Boga is. He is a man that cannot be trusted because there are a lot of misinformation that come out of him than a true information that come out of him. Yes, that's who he is. So let's move down to this conversation here. I mean, this gentleman right here. But before we get that, gentlemen, please don't forget to share your little contribution here. We are doing everything possible here to make the platform a very resourceful platform. Resourceful platform. All right. We are doing everything possible. Yes. All right. Look at what the other guys here. I can see I beg you, man. I won't lie to them, man. I beg you. I can see Flobo, AG, I beg you. Please. On the imperial, on the how they call it, is that the periodic table? AG stand for saver. So I'll call you saver. AG. I remember when in chemistry class, we lose a look at the periodic table. AG, like AG is a bit of a saver. So when I see AG, I always think about saver. So AG, if you don't mind me calling your name, I beg you, my brother. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh tonight. I beg you for. So you got over me to be laughing in my sleep. So you got over me to be laughing in my sleep. You steal the show today. Let me tell you, man. Because you steal the show. You stole the show today. Our friends are not meant to say for today. Oh, he said he will live on you. All right, enough with that. Enough. All right, so let's come back to what I was saying here, guys. So please don't forget to share your little thing on our platform here, right? All right, guys. So now let's come to this gentleman right here, folks. Let's come to some serious business here now. This gentleman here, there are few of your brothers and sisters in the United States and elsewhere in the world that see this guy as their God. That see the guy as their God. And it is very saddening to hear some Liberians trying to justify why no one should call the guy a criminal. Let me repeat myself again. There are some Liberians that will do everything to justify why you and myself and others should not call this guy a criminal. Some of them are saying, oh, the man stole the money to help us in Liberia. The man stole the money to create jobs. Is that something that we should be proud of, fellow Liberians? Is that something we should be proud of? This is why I said, Honor Nivea. This is why I said Liberia is a nation with a hope. You got people who live in a white man country that will not do, and they are not willing to do it. Maybe sometimes they think about it, but the applicability of going out there to do it, they will not do it. and that is to get into fake credential activities, conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Many of those guys who supporting this criminal, they know they will not do it, but they are willing to justify things that the guy has done, even though the guy hasn't come out to publicly apologize to Liberians. Even the people that support him, to say on his show one day, guys, I'm so sorry for what you guys have read, heard about me on social media, and even in the news media in this country. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He never, ever taking a time to come and do it. And you know why? Because some of your brothers and sisters, they already justifying this guy bad behavior. And the saddest thing about it, they know they can't do it in America here. They know they can't do it in Canada. They know they can't do it in Europe. Even in some other African countries, they know they can't do it there as well. They are trying to justify what the guy has done. And then the brothers and sisters of them back home that are so close-minded, they are even supporting their behavior by agreeing. But this guy, you see right here, this guy is not able to go anywhere. He is in full custody of the United States prison system. This guy can go anywhere. And that's why he found pleasure every evening of coming on air, and he cannot wait. Because that's what brings about his happiness. He has no more life. So we are going to provide documentation for you. And you're going to see the documentation. But before we do, let's just recap on how the guy got here. Let's just recap on how he got here. Then before we get in there, let's just recap. All right? Let's just recap on how he got here. Let's recap. Because we are going to recap because the first information we're going to give you, I want you to have a full-blown understanding of why we need to recap and why you need to refresh your brain to bring yourself up to speed, right? Let's come up with this one and listen to this one here.
Story on Action News tonight is the local connection to what federal investigators call a massive scheme to sell fake nursing degrees. We learned today that 2 Burlington County residents are among 25 people charged with operating the nationwide ring. Now, according to investigators, the group peddled more than 7,000 bogus degrees and nursing certificates to the tune of more than $100 million. Action News reporter John Paul joining us live in Camden tonight. And John, the feds say some of these fake nurses put real patients in danger.
Yeah, and that is the real concern tonight, Brian, that they may not have the background to actually treat people in a hospital-type setting. You know, I've confirmed tonight that Delaware actually annulled the licenses of 26 nurses already. And the feds tonight, they're charging people across the country, including 2 in South Jersey.
All of us feel this is egregious.
Strong words from the executive director of Delaware's Board of Nursing after learning of a massive scheme out of Florida to sell fake nursing degrees. And tonight, we've confirmed 26 nurses in Delaware had their licenses annulled in connection to the fake degrees.
These people who went to these Florida schools did not complete the curriculum, the education, and the clinical training that is required of all nurses to be eligible to sit to take their licensure exam and to be licensed as a nurse.
She says there are no reports of patients being harmed, but tonight 25 people across the country face charges for their involvement in the scheme that brought in more than $100 million, including Stanton Witherspoon and Alfred Sellew, of Burlington County, New Jersey. He's home? Okay. Can we talk to him? We tracked down Witherspoon at his home in Burlington today, but family members said he couldn't talk. Over the phone, he told me he had to check in with his lawyer. Wednesday night, the Department of Justice released findings of what was dubbed Operation Nightingale.
When we talk about a nurse's education and credentials, shortcut is not a word we want to use.
Now the FBI is working to notify state nursing boards to ensure that unqualified nurses are not working in healthcare.
You're playing with people's health. How dare you play with someone's health like that?
It is important to note those nurses in Delaware, they have the right to appeal this decision. I also reached out to the nursing boards in Pennsylvania and in New Jersey. Still waiting to hear back from them. Live in Camden, John Paul, Channel 6, Action News. Brian?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry guys, sorry. I had it on mute. My bad. My bad. I had it on mute. All right, I had it on mute. So I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys can hear me now, right? Michael, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? You guys should be able to hear me now, right? You can hear me now. Yes. Yeah, you can hear me now, right? Yeah, it's okay now. I had it on mute because I was trying to get something, and but you guys can hear me now. So, like I said, the video you just watched is a series of build up to the grand finale that we're going to present to you guys here. And for any reason, if you need a copy, you have to pay for it here. $10 per copy. All right? Because this is very important. This particular information is very, very important. If you need a copy, you have to contribute $10 here. And that $10 is not part of your cash app. No, it's something that you need. Because this guy, when you have the information, you will see the guy as somebody that is nothing. But the Liberian people, including the journalists then back home, they do not have access to this information that you're going to see here. So let's go to another video again, how it started, right? How it started. Let's go back to another video again, how it started. Yes. Let's go back to another video again, how it started. All right. They say charity begins at home. Charity always starts at home. Listen to this.
What happened? That's my question. That's my question I have today. What happened? Yes. What happened to our grandfather money that Stanton collected? What happened to it? Number one, three question. What happened to our grandfather hospital case? The operator on our grandfather, they messed up. That's one case. Number two, what happened to our grandfather nursing home case? They didn't take care of our grandfather good, and something happened at that nursing home. The Papi had sore all his body. The Papi's situation was worse. Something happened at that nursing home. That was a nursing home case. What happened to that case? Also, what happened to our grandfather life insurance? We're not talking about Stanton made stories. We're talking about true story. What that true story? What we want facts. We don't want no story that Stanton made up. We want to know what happened with these cases. With the cases. Matter of fact, 2 cases and 1 life insurance. I call it life insurance case. What happened to that? We need answer. You brought small money in Upper Darby. These things were hiding from some of us until it was revealed that all your money you get, all that money that Stanton get, that from the Papi, if the Papi wasn't going to have that situation he had, and if the Papi wasn't going to die, Stanton wouldn't have been buying houses. and all this thing. By right, Stanton owed all his brother, his oldest brother and his oldest sister. He owed them. Bring all that document. Disclose it so we can believe you. Bring it all. And bring the actual number, the check that they released. Bring that check. The fact check. Not no or Stanton story check. We want a real check. Bring a real check document. The real check document. With all this or things, you close everybody up. All your
All right, so let's get to the next video here quickly, folks. Listen to this other episode of Stanton embarrassing us again.
The hard clinical and coursework required to get licenses and jobs.
Another suspect that caught our eye is businessman Stanton Witherspoon, the CEO of a popular media company in Liberia. He was part owner of Siena College, where court documents reveal that he and his co-conspirators, quote, solicited and recruited people seeking nursing credentials and employment as an RN or LPN, and sent and caused others to send, via wire communications, information used to create false and fraudulent transcripts and diplomas from Siena College.
The chief motivation.
what happened? That's my question.
So
that's my question I have.
So we stop there now, folks. We stop there because we are pressed with time. We will stop here. And now let's bring you up to speed. All right. Let me bring you up to speed. This guy, they call Stanton Witherspoon, is a master of his own game. He has understood Liberians to be people who are smart in other capacity, and in a broader and bigger capacity, they are followers. And so he take advantage of that weakness of just being a people or a few handful of followers. So he exploit that weakness of many Liberians. The reason he does that is because he feel that not many Liberians will challenge what he has done in the past. So what we managed to do, everything you see right here today, this is the main case here. You can search this case. You will find basic information about him. And like I said, share the information. Anybody watching the show right now, share this information with Mr. Stanton Witherspoon. And I challenge Mr. Stanton Witherspoon tonight. You know, oftentimes Mr. Witherspoon, he has blackmailed even on his channel. Every channel that Mr. Witherspoon runs on social media, he has blackmailed. You know why he blackmailed? You don't see me cursing his mom. You don't see me cursing his family. But he blackmailed because he knows that I have the truth. From the day I spotted Mr. Witherspoon and started searching on that his so-called nursing home company he said he had, when I checked that company website, I couldn't validate any financial record. I couldn't validate any legal reason why that page was established. I came back and told the Liberian people, let Mr. Witherspoon show us his financial record. From that day, Mr. Witherspoon figured out that I was not the kind of person he wanted to be on any podcast of his. When he started getting in relationship with Nathaniel McGill, I came here again. I told Sedition that this guy will destroy you. And boy, he did it and did it very well. So I was not surprised when this guy was indicted because I knew it was coming. And with everything that had happened, including the video you just watched, my question to you, and I need your answer now. So let me just look at everyone here. My question to you, have you ever seen Mr. Witherspoon coming on his show and taking at least 5 minutes of his time? One, admitting to all his followers, both outside of Liberia and in Liberia, to the radio station that he has to say, I sincerely apologize to everyone who believed in me. You know the story, but I'm here to tell you as the first person of this story that I did something wrong that brought shame to this country. That brought shame to this country. I already seen people come here. And have you guys ever listened to Stanton Witherspoon, even writing in the local newspaper back home, whether it is Daily Observer, front page, and say, I sincerely apologize for what I did as a Liberian in this country? Folks, the question here is, have you read, have you seen, or have you heard Mr. Witherspoon making that confession? Have you? Have you? Well, there is somewhere Stanton Witherspoon went, and he did do that. Yes. There is somewhere Stanton Witherspoon went, and he did do that. So, let's get into it. You see here, my fellow Liberians, this is Stanton Witherspoon court record. This is the guy court record right here. You're not going to find this thing anywhere. And I want you to take your time and read it. I want you to take your time and read it. All right? Take your time and read it. This is what the court captured from Stanton Witherspoon. This is what he said in the white man court. When I tell you guys that the white man is where people go to pay hate, share the video, take a screenshot of this and send it to Stanton Witherspoon and ask him, did you say that in the court? Just read it. Just read it. And I'm about to read it for you guys too. All right? Just read it. This is just a sample of it. So share the video and share it around. So let's start from the top. All right? I'm going to read it in part. Similar loss amount and forfeiture amount. Is that correct, Mr. Clark? Yes. Mr. Clark was the guy who was prosecuting him. Yes. The court. Does Mr. Witherspoon wish to make a statement? His lawyer, Miss Nadella. Yes, Your Honor, he would. The court swear him in. Please. So before he made a statement, the court swore him into to make sure that he said the truth. Thereupon, Stanton Witherspoon, having been first duty soon or affirmed, was examined and testified as follows. Witness, yes. All right. Then he came in. The witness, yes, 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 yes. All right. Then he came. He came in and said, okay, the responsibility bear on. Let me see what it says here. Let's continue reading it here. Let's come to his statement here. Okay. All right. So it starts here. Okay. Now I got it now, right? So the defendant, you see why I said thank you? I'm looking at the statement here, guys. Let's go down to the statement here. All right. It says, look at number 17. Let's come to line 17. 16 is the defendant. So let's come to 17. All right. You see the long line here. It starts, look at the page from the left-hand side. It reads from 1 all the way to 25. Let's start from 17. The opportunity appeared before you in a person to accept full responsibility. I offer no excuse. That Mr. Witherspoon talking now. All right. I offer no excuse. I am truly sorry. So this is Mr. Witherspoon talking now. So follow me from 17, line 17. All right. Line 17 reads, the opportunity to appear before you in person to accept full responsibility for my action. That Mr. Witherspoon now. Are you guys there with me? Let me try to make sure that you guys are with me. If you with me, please type yes. Are you guys with me? I want to see yes. Are you guys with me? Did you guys see line 17? All right, D Block say yes. All right. Moju, are you there? Oh, Michael, Augustine, can you guys see that? All right. If you can see that, please type yes. Thank you very much, Michael. So now that every one of you guys aligned, let me thank you very much, Nat. Thank you, Monyu. So I'm going to start now at line 17, and I'm not going to stop. So let's begin from line 17. The defendant, that is Mr. Witherspoon. The opportunity to appear before you in person to accept full responsibility for my action. He's speaking to the lawyer now. Knowing what I know, I think it is today I stand before you, knowing what I will be sentenced to time. I will be sentenced to time in custody. I face being away from Lau. I think Lau is a wife name. All right? Lau. My wife, my 4 children, and my grandson. So Stanton has a grandson. All right? He's not a small guy. He got a grandson. Yes. My grandson, the law of my life. My son, who means everything to me, and my mother, who is seriously ill. All right. So he's talking about his mom, who is seriously ill, who has so many health issues. All right. So many health issues, and she greatly need help because she live alone. You got that? Let's continue and go to the next page, folks. Let's go to the next page. We are now going to the next page now. All right. Let's go to the next page. Continue there. So every page run from 1 to 25. You just got to look on the top here. If I go back to the next page, you look to the top right corner, the very top, you will see 18 up there. Now, when I move it, you will see 19, but the line always run from 1 to 25. So let's start from number 1. All right. So let's start from number 1. 19, line 1. This is Stanton speaking now. I have this responsibility. That is my responsibility because the woman is sick and she alone. So he's making his statement in court to seek for some type of soft sentence from the judge. I have the responsibility, Your Honor, for my family, and I put them through too much headache. I have also shamed my Liberian community. Let me hold it right there on line 3. Did Stanton ever come back to tell you guys that he is sorry for what he did to you guys? Let me try to come out here. Let's hold it over there. Let me come and talk to you guys here small, right? Let me try to ask you guys this question here. Let me come back here. You heard it, man, right? He said, according to line 3, I have also shamed my Liberian community. Where did he say that? In a white man coat. In a white man coat. This is the guy who will come on his platform and want for people to be very transparent. But the shame he brought to us, he's not willing to come here and tell you that I apologize for what I did. And that's why we're bringing the document outside now to show you that when it comes to the white man, everybody can be respectful because they don't take nonsense from people. So let's get back. He had never said anything like that, right? So let's continue here. Let's continue with the reading here. So sticking with line 3, he said, I have also seen my Liberian community, my church, and I am so honored to be part of God's service as I accept the full responsibility in what I did. That's what I like about America. You see him now owning his responsibility. How often do I tell you guys about people owning responsibility in this country? How long? When I tell you that, we should take responsibility for our bad behavior, right? Have you heard him coming on his own show to say, I shame the Liberian people. I'm sorry for what I did, and I hold myself accountable. He will not do that because Stanton know the people that follow him, most of them are not measured in a school of thought. They are nothing but a bunch of followers. Now you see the reason why this dude will never ever invite me on his show. Now you see the reason why they continue to block me, because Stanton know the very time I started to follow him and started questioning him, he knew that I was somebody that he couldn't mess with. Let's continue here, folks. Let's go to line 6. Line 6 says, during my upbringing. So he telling the judge now, this guy is begging for mercy now. During my upbringing in the war, I vow to continue to do work, good work in his name for the rest of my life. He know God now. That now he know God now. That now he know God. I have tried to honor that vow with the Spoon Foundation. That's why he said the Spoon Foundation. I feel truly blessed to have been able to help people, not just Liberian, African from all over Africa and in the United States. That's a blatant lie. That is a blatant lie. That is a blatant lie. All right? That is a blatant lie. There's no witness to that, but he lying. He put this information together just to bamboozle the judge. All right? All right? As well. And I know my inexcusable action and have brought dishonor to my foundation. And for that, I am deeply sorry. He apologizing again, folks. In 2016, I became a United States citizen. That's when he became a United States citizen, in 2016. In 2016, I became a United States citizen. I was so full with joy knowing that this amazing country, you see how he praising America? Yes, he praising America now. I was, he said, knowing that this amazing country had adopted me as one of its own, I was filled with pride to finally be able to say I am an American. That's why he said, all right? But later did I know that just a couple of years later, I will make a terrible mistake. Yeah, he making all the confession before the judge. All right? A grave error in judgment. I broke the law and betrayed my country. I have dreamed of becoming a part of as a young man, and that it accepted me as one of its own. I did something that was against my principles and value. Yeah, now he's talking about principle and value now, right? Yes, he is talking about principle and values now. You see, when the white man ready to handle the black man, they can follow all. I went against my principle and value. And it would take me a lifetime. Yeah, it would take me a lifetime to regain the trust of my life, my children, my family, my in-law, my church, and my country. I am a hard-working man, Your Honor, a man of words. We will stop here tonight, folks. We will stop here tonight. 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 But I want you to walk away knowing that this guy, what he did in this country. Did you hear what he just said in the last part? Look at line 22. Line 22 said, it will take me a lifetime to regain the trust of my wife, my children, my family, my in-law, my church, and my country. And he's not wrong. He is not wrong. That's why I don't trust him. That's why I call him criminal. Do you think the U.S. is going to trust him anytime soon? No. And this is why I want Liberians to understand that this guy, in how much he has apologized to the American people for what he did and accepted what he did. But he preaching to people in Liberia. And you guys, your brothers and sisters down here listening to him. but he had not been able to say, I'm sorry for what I did. The shame I brought against you. But it's on the document here. It's on the document. It's on the document. It's on the document. Somebody say we are all sinners. Sando, I'm not sinner, oh Sando. I am not a sinner, Sando. Don't bring that thing, Mr. Sando Huber. I'm not a sinner. I'm not a sinner. You know why I'm not a sinner? Because this country, it has laws that we all must follow. Why are you talking here today, Sando? You go out there and go tamper with the law. Just go to JC Penney and take 1 cent from the store and start running outside. Let's see whether you are not sinner. You see, these are the kind of guys that will go and make fool out of this guy. And that's why we had the argument here. All that mob Mr. Witherspoon have been making, he went on his knees and asked for mercy before the white man could. But he will come on a platform and act like he had not done anything. The next time we meet, we got more information to share with you. More information. More information. So we'll be reading little by little. So the next time you see that guy out there, there's a man who say he feels sorry for his mom, right? She's a sick woman. And he never think about what he was doing. But then he get a man to go tell the judge, oh, my mom's sick. That's my responsibility. The first thing you need to do, your mom did not tell you to go steal. That woman did not tell you to go steal. But now he see the need now to say, oh, let me come now and come beg the coat. Somebody say, but bro, just leave them. The Liberian people are not serious. I understand that, Emmanuel, but I have to tell them. I have to tell them. Because there are many of them back there. Go see what they're writing under my post. Oh, the man did, the man did, the man that. But you're the man in America here. That's why I say there are two kinds of Liberians in the country here. There are Liberians who think and do things like Liberians that live in America here. And there are Liberians who live here and do things according to the American standards. And depending on what you do, you either fit in one or the other character. Did you hear Mr. Witherspoon in his letter saying, in his confession? Oh, I hold myself accountable. I misrepresented my value and my principle, right? How often do we say that here? Liberians need to have principle. They need to have value. Do you hear Stanton talking about value when he on his show? Do you see Stanton talking about principles? Do you see Stanton saying about we need to hold ourselves accountable, just how I hold myself accountable for what I did? No, he doesn't say those things. Because Mr. Witherspoon knows that the bunch of Liberians he's dealing with, these are a bunch of uneducated people who are politically drunk and politically ignorant. So he's telling them what they want to do, and they will do it, and they will listen to him. So you guys now know now, right? Yes, you guys now know. That's why it is. So that's it there, guys. That is it. So join me. Join me. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm going to be off. Unless something strange, like a breaking news, I will be back. But if everything remains as normal, I am off tomorrow. And then on Thursday, I'm also going to be off. I need to take a break. So you have enough information now that you can go back and share the video, rewatch it, and be able to embolden yourself with information. This guy had made a confession before the American people. He apologized for what he did. He showed remorse for what he did. But when it comes between he and the Liberian people, he doesn't want to do that. But we know, and you know now, who he is, right? So until we meet, hopefully by God's grace on Friday, we will bring again another segment of this information. Like I said, this information is very difficult to get. Very, very difficult to get. If you need a page, please do not hesitate to send our rating. We'll send you a page. Please do not hesitate to send us some little things. You see, the criminal can go on a page and get up to $16,000 because he knows the people that he's fooling, they don't have access to such an information. So what does he do? He black people who know who he is. So have yourself a pleasant night, and I really want to appreciate you guys for taking your time. All right? For taking your time to come and join me. We got everything here. Yes, we have everything here. Everything is here. Everything is here. All right? We have everything. So the next time we meet, we'll talk about it. All right? The United States of America. That is the title. The United States of America versus Stanton Witherspoon. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, November 2nd, 2023, 9:35 a.m. to 10:10 a.m. All right? That is Stanton Witherspoon case. So thank you guys so much. Until then, God bless you guys and see you guys. Good night. Bye-bye.